friends, welcome back. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been launching a bi-weekly newsletter, so it's involved a lot of time writing and less time to record, but I thought this was a perfect time to get back on here and just sit down and have a chat with you for a couple minutes. Something I can post for everybody rather than just the subscribers to the newsletter. So, having mentioned that, I will plug again. If you are interested in receiving a bi-weekly newsletter, it comes out roughly Monday. Occasionally, that one posts to Tuesday and Friday. The first issue, the first edition of it is looking at some kind of a philosophical thought, something I've been contemplating, some kind of a behavior we can incorporate in our lives to make things go more smoothly or to tackle problems. Then the Friday version is just what's been on my radar for the week prior. Usually what I'm reading, sometimes something I've watched, maybe music I'm listening to, maybe even venture into foods, more of a personal side of kind of what's in my life at the time. So today, and I'm going to bring it up here, I was struck by a quote, and I shared that quote, and it is by Louis L'Amour, Western writer. The trail is the thing, not the end of the trail. Travel too fast, and you miss all you are traveling for. And I think that's incredibly important, but at the same time, something we really have to balance in our life. I know the idea of getting ahead and the idea of ambition and driving yourself, which is a very healthy thing. You know, it's how we get move forward in life, and having certain ambitions and things we're striving for are really good things. The problem is when all you see is the end goal and you don't take advantage of each step along the way. You never get that chance to really live life because you're always chasing something and you're not taking that moment to, as Louis L'Amour says, enjoy the trail. And the trail can host a wealth of wonderful things for us to look forward to, especially the idea of a side excursion. That's my favorite. You know, something that is a little bit of a detour off the path. And the important thing is that end goal becomes a North Star. It's always there, and you know what direction you're going. So even if you veer a little bit this way, to enjoy a sight, to enjoy an overhang, to enjoy an experience, you know what you're driving for in that final goal. So you haven't lost track of that. But if all we're looking at is blinders and we're looking ahead, we miss all of these incredible experiences that can be sitting along the side of the road, these exits off the road that we're on at the moment that offer something extraordinary that we can see and enjoy. And they're important parts of life because in the end our ambitions are wonderful, and achieving what you want to achieve and being a part and succeeding is an incredibly beneficial thing. It's not if you've given up your life to get there. It's not if you haven't enjoyed the process of your life to get there. So it's a really crucial, and that quote really struck me because I'm in that balancing act now of reinventing where my life is going in a new place, but not losing sight of all the things this new place offers, just looking ahead and looking forward. So it's taking those moments to stop during the day and enjoy something, enjoy people, enjoy the experiences around me while knowing where I want to be and what I need to do to get there. So I come back to reiterate that quote because I think it's a really good one. The trail is the thing, not the end of the trail. Travel too fast and you miss all you're traveling for. And I want to circle back to that because if you've ever been in a classroom with me, you might know too. I think the most important lessons that are ever learned in a classroom aren't the ones that are written on the lesson plan. They're not the goal of the lesson. They're not the objective of the lesson. They're the things that happen on our way to that objective. On that, I also wanted to bring back, as we're in a new year, I'm going to share, as I go back over the Daily Stoic, I'm going to share today's meditation, something wonderful for us to think about. And this is on being invincible. Who then is invincible? The one who cannot be upset by anything outside their reasoned choice. Epictetus from Discourses. Have you ever watched a seasoned pro handle the media? No questions too tough. No tone too pointed or insulting. They parry every blow with humor, poise, and patience. They're able to do this not only because of training and experience, but because they understand that reacting emotionally will only make the situation worse. The media is waiting for them to slip up or to get upset. So, to successfully navigate press events, they have internalized the importance of keeping themselves under calm control. It's unlikely you'll ever face a horde of probing reporters bombarding you with insensitive questions today, but it might be helpful, whatever stresses or frustrations or overload that do come your way, to picture that image and use it as your model for dealing with them. Our reasoned choice, as the Stoics call it, is a kind of invincibility that we can cultivate. We can shrug off hostility, attacks, and breeze through pressure or problems. And like our model, when we finish, we can point back into the crowd and say, next. I think it's important to hold true to what you believe and to be able to handle those people who believe something differently and have a conversation with them, maybe even a debate with them, but not get sucked into the emotional side of that. To be able to not make it personal, to look at them, to look at their belief, and to stand up for your belief, and to be able to calmly but confidently explain what you believe and why that you believe it. So, I'll leave you with that. Have a tremendous day. I will be sharing a little later today a second video. This one I promised to a client. It is a meditation, and I posted this meditation years ago, so I'm going to kind of come back. It's not mine. I think it establishes from Jon Kabat-Zinn, and it is a mountain meditation. It's a meditation that goes along the line with the Stoic quote of being so focused and confident that no matter what happens around you, it can't move you or it can't pull you away from your value and your belief and your goal. So with that, friends, have an absolutely beautiful day. And as always, take a moment to think of those things for which you are grateful. Be well.